Hello and welcome back to another episode on the channel by me, the Wise James. I'm just reacting to a simpsaversam video this morning. Why not? See what's going on in the world. Sometimes I just like to watch YouTube and see all these crazy idiots, and it makes you feel better about yourself, you know? It really does. It makes me think that my parents did a much better job than I thought they did.
I told you I would have been upset. I told you I'm a John.
You said if I went on a date, you would have been upset.
Yes, I would have been upset with anything.
But you don't.
Stop. Do you love me? Answer the fucking question.
Don't even.
Stop. Answer it.
I just did. No.
You don't love me. Really? So you don't love me?
You were just with another guy all weekend.
I thought about you the entire fucking time.
Oh, thank you for that consideration.
I'm so sorry that I did something that made you realize you do have feelings. I'm so sorry.
Some of the manipulation on some women is of the level of abuse. That is like mental and emotional abuse. She's trying to trick him into thinking he loves her when he's just told her she doesn't. He doesn't. Like, honestly, some women, you're sick. You're fucking sick psychos. You need help.
So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should do it just to see.
No, you're trying to. No, stop. You're trying.
She belongs to the streets.
I thought of you the entire time. I did something that made you realise you had feelings. Those are some of the responses she was saying when she got caught out. I've said it many times, guys. Some women's kryptonite is accountability.
It really is. Honestly, not all women. He said, as he said, some women, right? But quite a lot of women, they have no way to hold themselves accountable for something because everything that happens is someone else's fault. Usually a man. It's never their fault. It's not her fault. She's not like, sorry, I did wrong. I made a mistake. You deserve better. No. It was, she tried to trick him. There was no accountability. There is no accountability for some women. It is literally poison to them.
This woman's got a degree in manipulation. I'm just glad this guy wasn't simping for it. He didn't fall for it. He just got up and left.
That was the right move, my man. That was the right fucking move. Don't waste your time with fucking manipulative women like this. Don't waste your time. All you'll end up is either insane, heartbroken, dead, in prison, or worse, right? Don't bother with them. They are a waste of time.
Damn right.
If a woman can't be honest with you, don't be honest with her. That's the way I see it.
You better take your hands off me right now. I'll show you one time.
What's going on?
Well, give it. You don't have the right to this. I can watch it.
Put your hands on him. You're gonna get arrested.
This is the thing. Some people are so confident to just go out to random people, grab them.
It's a female. You'd never see a male do that. You would never see a male walk up and grab a random male to try and stop them recording like in this way. Maybe a trans male or trans female, sure. But like, because for men, that sort of action has serious consequences. You could get beat up. You could die within that fight. Or because you put your hands on someone you shouldn't put your hands on. So you will very rarely find men would do that. But a woman, that's their first instinct because they think the man's not going to do anything about it. I can touch him, but he can't touch me. I'm a woman. Blah, 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 blah. Stupid bitch.
Try and take their belongings like this guy's camera and just expect nothing's going to happen to him. We shouldn't be allowing this behaviour. I'm just glad that officer there was there to tell her, look, don't touch that man or there's going to be consequences.
Good. At least someone's standing up for fucking men in this world.
So every time this guy pulls up in this red truck, his wife and daughter come out and greet him every single day.
That guy's living the life.
Although apart from the fact, is it really his wife and kid? Or
Every
what's
single
going
day
on?
without fail. Oh, daughter's not home. every single day, wife and daughter. They come out, greet him, say hi, give him a hug. It's like
That guy's winning.
whatever that dude is doing, he's doing it right.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I thought it was like the husband had got to work and this guy was turning up during the day and the wife and kid were coming out to greet him. No. But I have a habit of thinking the worst of people and the best and then trying to pick which one suits from their actions. So it can be difficult sometimes being in two minds.
I think us men can appreciate seeing another man winning like this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is winning in life. He's got two people who really care about him, who he needs to look after and protect, who clearly show that he's important to them. That's the thing some women don't get, right? If I'm honest, some women just don't get it. You kind of have to stroke male egos. You kind of have to stroke male egos. If you don't, no male's going to stroke your ego. They're going to put you in your place, and you're going to hate it. You're going to fucking hate it. So you might as well just stroke some male's ego. Now, we're not stupid. Don't lie to us. But you got to stroke the ego. You got to stroke the ego.
It's simple things like this that really matter and go a long way. And feminism has really tried to tell women that this is controlling and oppressive and they shouldn't advocate for.
What this shows is respect and admiration for the leader of their group, which is how it should be. The leader of a group will lay down their life to protect you. They will die so that you don't have to die. The least you could fucking do is show them some damn respect.
For this. That being single and sleeping around and being a bizzle is the way to go.
When your date has OnlyFans, I just did it for some extra money during quarantine. It took off, so I do it here and there. It's not porn, it's just fun. Don't judge me.
It is porn. It's 100% porn. OnlyFans is all porn. Like, even farting into a jar and selling it is porn, because they sell the video of them farting into the jar. It's porn. Right.
I don't judge anyone, but we're not going to go to dinner anymore. Wait, why? Because
I do judge people. I don't give a fuck. I judge people because people judge me. There's no world that exists where people don't judge you. So I try not to judge. I do my very best not to judge people, but I still judge them. It's natural. It's literally a natural instinct. You judge how dangerous they are. How much of a danger are they to you? You judge everyone. This whole don't judge things bullshit. You should try not to judge because you will judge. Try not to. And I'm sorry, for someone who sells their vagina for £6 a month, you're like a cum. It's literally the cum bucket of society. All OnlyFans workers are literally the cum buckets of society. Whenever men need to empty their load, they put it in your bucket and then they fuck off. They pay you £6 for the privilege. Is that really all you want to be in life? Is another person's cum bucket? Because that's what OnlyFans workers are. They're not like famous actresses. They're not famous celebrities. It's not good. It's not respectable. I know it makes some people money and they don't care about all the morality and virtues and stuff, but if you're an OnlyFans worker, you should never have children. You should never have children. You should never have a relationship. It's a choice that if you make, for the rest of your life, you will be a porn actress, and a failed one, most likely, as well.
fucking OnlyFans. No, I think that's pretty cool and entrepreneurial. I'm just not going to spend $200 in 3 hours of my night when I can see you naked for $7 right now.
Classic.
Oh man, that's a great response. That is a great response. This guy, he must watch my videos. Yeah. He's got a point.
I've never seen a better argument for
In fairness, I used to watch Asmund quite a bit, but he's like Andrew Wilson and a lot of Americans. They use the word retard all the time, and it just shows that he's not smart enough to come up with a better word than retard. So he uses people who can't defend themselves to attack others. Asmund's a smart guy. He can come up with better word use than the word retard. It's no different than the N-word about black people. He's better than that. But it's normal in American society to use the word retard to describe other people. It's normal to abuse disabled people in American society. It's normal for them. So he thinks it's normal to use the word retard. It's fucking not, Asmund. It's not. You lost me as a fan for that. Not that you care. Not that it matters to you, of course. Fucking probably one of the biggest streamers in the world. But that's why I don't watch him. That's why I stopped watching Andrew Wilson. As soon as I see a male trying to use weak, vulnerable humans to attack others with no need, I'm sorry, you're a cretin. You're a little small dick prick to me, and I will forever curse your name. Asmund doesn't say the word retard as much as Andrew Wilson, but he says it a lot. It was enough for me to say, now, fuck you. You're no different to some hillbilly 100 years ago using the N-word to describe black people. Go fuck yourself.
Goodness. That's crazy.
Saying you do OF, but just saying, yeah, it's fine, I do it on and off, is just wild. What do you mean? What do you mean?
She means she does it when she needs some coke and she hasn't got the money to buy it, because she's a fucking cokehead, obviously.
That's like saying, yeah, I love to do drugs, but I just do it on and off. Like, you're still doing it. And that guy's response was absolutely legendary. I mean, you gotta respect it. It's a valid point. Like I've said, you can't be paying Ferrari prices for a Honda Civic.
Is this all you're lifting?
I could lift that. Okay, fucking do it.
Okay.
Imagine mocking a male at the gym as well for that. Like, it's not how much you lift as well. Like, that's such a small pea brain mentality, right? Okay, so let's work this out. So, what? You could probably lift a 50 kilogram, no, we'll say a 30 kilogram dumbbell 10 times, yeah? That's 300 kilograms, okay? So you've lifted 300 kilograms. Bravo. Bravo. Well done. Now, you get a 10 kilogram bar. You can lift that 100 times. You've now done 1,000. 3 times what you did with a heavier weight. You can lift more weight with smaller weights than you can with bigger weights. Meaning you can do better training. Lifting a really heavy weight once means nothing. It means nothing. That's like, oh, this one time I scored a goal in football. Oh, this one time I did something right. I don't accept that. I would rather see someone lift a small weight 1,000 times than see someone lift a really heavy weight once and think they're the king of the world. Fuck off. No, you're not. Fuck off. It means you're good for a second, then useless.
Go. Yeah, I literally can't budge it. I'm not kidding.
I really like that she's trying to mock him and then she can't do it. Clearly fucking fancied him. I don't know why women think... Oh yeah, I do know. What am I about? Some women will apply their way of thinking to men. So, some women obviously get attracted to men who are nasty to them because they want to be liked. And so when a man's not nice to them and they're nasty to them, they try and figure, they want them to like them. So they'll do lots of things to try and get them to like them, including insulting them. So they'll apply that logic to men and think, well, I'll insult this man and try and get him to like me. Because that's how it works for me. But all that happens is she's just insulted a man, disrespected him, and he would never ever respect her again. As soon as you disrespect a man like that in public, I'm sorry, you're literally wiped off the face of the earth as any sort of worth of anything. Like, if it was a genuine thing, fine. But she clearly went out of her way to try and demasculise this man.
What a donut.
I mean, it can't be that heavy. There's literally no way. You lean back? I told you. Wait, how are you doing that? There's Wait, no, you do it. You do it, Mona. What the f? You know what's crazy? How is he doing that?
Oh my god.
It's called fucking exercise. People don't just go to the gym to look. They actually do training and shit, you see. They clearly go to look this way. Like, they go to be looked at. They don't go for the exercise. There's no muscle on this lady. What the fuck is she doing at a gym?
There's a lot of men who've never lifted weights before, never trained. They could walk into a gym and throw around some heavy weight, even against women who have been training for 5-10 years. Men and women are different. And it's really crazy to think that that's a controversial statement in 2025. Angry date caught on cam showing his true colours. I thought he was going to say something else at the end there.
Ridiculous. You sure you don't want me to come inside for a drink? I'm an excellent bartender. Good with my hands.
Tempting. I'm just kind of tired.
Next time.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks.
Bye. Oh, and thanks for paying for dinner, by the way. Oh, but you can't come inside. Why not? Why can't you come inside? Oh, because you were nice to me all night. Ridiculous.
Listen, bro, I hate to break it to you, but turning up to a door and...
Literally, that's what you call fake nice, really. He didn't pay for the date and be nice because he wanted to be nice. He paid for the date and to be nice because he thought he would get sex for it. So he thought he could buy her like a prostitute. And that is why he got knocked back. I'm sorry, lads. Some of you were stupid. If he had actually been genuine and he was genuinely nice, he probably would have been allowed in the house. But because he was using it to get what he wanted, he got knocked back because it's a red flag. It made her feel uneasy. There's something not right here. There's something he's not telling me. My gut tells me something's wrong. Never underestimate a woman's intuition, my friend. Never. And that is why you didn't get allowed inside. And maybe the fact you're wearing a backwards baseball cap at night. Probably not helping. Shows that you're insecure about your hair and your head. We're all getting bald, mate. Old men get bald. Get over it, you know? Fucking embrace the bald. Embrace it.
And trying to say you're good with your hands and all that, yeah, that's a bit wild. If she's letting you in and taking you back straight away after having a bit of grub, and you're doing all this, sleeping together and all that, then I'm sorry, mate, but you're not the first guy she's run that rodeo with.
Would you rather snitch on your best friend or cheat on your girlfriend?
I would snitch on my friend before I cheat on my girlfriend.
Okay.
I would never cheat on you, I promise.
A few moments later.
We just broke up. You're lying. We let another girl do.
You
snitch on my
that rodeo with.
Would you rather snitch on your best friend or cheat on your girlfriend?
I would snitch on my friend before I cheat on my girlfriend.
Okay.
I would never cheat on you, I promise.
A few moments later.
We just broke up. You're lying. We let another girl dance on him, bro.
Not my fault. She was dancing on me.
For like a good 5 minutes.
I'm not gonna push her away.
Yeah, that I would break up with someone for that. Like, you've allowed another human being to sexually dance on you for 5 minutes and then said, oh, well, I'm not going to push them away. Yeah, it shows you have no respect for your partner. You have no respect for the relationship. And you deserve to be single. That's why she broke up with you. Smart girl.
Yes, you are going to push her away. You're in a full-on... What the is not clicking? How would you feel if...
He's a dumbass, that's why.
She danced on a guy for 5 minutes?
Well, that's different.
It's not different.
How's it different?
She just texted me, but I'm not gonna answer.
You gave her your number?
No.
He is the typical lying, cheating male that makes all of us look bad. That is the typical lying male that makes us all look bad, honestly. Because he's not just lying and trying to get away with it. He's lying with a smile. He's smiling about lying. Because he doesn't care about the fact he's lying. All he cares about is getting his penis inserted into this woman who's texted him. Because that's how he gets his validation and self-belief. That's a weak male. Might be a good in a fight, but inside, his mind and his heart, weak. Weak.
What do you mean you text Eddie? What the Why would now be when you tell me that
Now she, because another woman has approved of him, after she's just broke up with him, will get mind-fucked into wanting him back. And she won't even know that, because women don't like to think of themselves as animals. Yous are. We're all animals. We have animal brains. So, your amygdala flares up when another female comes onto your territory because it's a threat. The same as our brains flare up when there's another male who's a threat nearby because we have to defend ourselves.
You know what? That's fine because I'm just going to go find a new guy. It's fine.
Now she's going to try and make him jealous with the new guy because that's what's just happened to her. So she's going to try and apply her mind to the man thinking it's going to work. I'm sorry, women. You just need to get to grips with this. Men do not think like you. You cannot apply your logic and thinking to us. We don't think like you, okay? We don't. We don't.
Well, that was insane. He could have came back from that, I think, had he not gotten her number.
All this was happening and moving so quick, I couldn't keep up.
I could. I see enough drama all the time. Like, this is nothing. That's a normal 10 minutes at a call centre, that is.
What the hell just happened? And when I used to go to clubs when I was younger and, you know, guys would be going as a couple, this is normally how it goes. You just leave.
I went to a like really heavy metal nightclub once. An underground heavy metal nightclub. It's called Legends. It's fucking great place back in the day. Great place. Anyway, me and my friend David were outside having a cigarette, and I started, we were talking to these lasses, and David ended up snogging one of them. And she didn't say she had a boyfriend. She almost instigated it. Was like, her friend told her, you're never going to kiss a man like that again, who has hair like that, because my friend David had like a green spiked mohawk, like full-on mohawk. So she snogged him, and then 2-3 minutes later, this lad comes out of the nightclub trying to start with my mate David because he snogged her girlfriend. And I stopped him and I was like, whoa, mate. What are you starting with him for? She didn't tell him he had a girlfriend, she had a boyfriend, or she was in a relationship. She just snogged him. And then you're coming out trying to fight with him. And I'll say, I'm not being funny, mate. David's one of the few people you want to fucking not fight. Because it's fairly ruthless, right? So I tried to warn this guy off to like leave him alone. And then he started rightfully kicking off with the woman. But his first instinct was to kick off with David. But David hadn't done anything wrong. He'd not done a damn thing wrong. All he'd done was kiss this lass who'd never told him she had a boyfriend. Then the boyfriend turned up.
The chaos. People trying to live a single life in a...
But actually, funnily, after that, I spent 5 minutes talking to 2 other lasses and pretending I had the same accent as, like, Borat. So I walked up to them, I was like, hello, pretty ladies. Very nice. You having a good night, yes? And they believed I talked this way for a good 4 or 5 minutes because they were drunk. And then just as it was time to go, I stood up and I was like, right, that was really fun. Have a nice night. See you later. And they both just pissed themselves laughing because I had them going for 5 minutes that I honestly sounded like Borat. It was brilliant. It was fucking brilliant. That's why I don't drink. I do stupid shit like that.
Relationship doesn't work out.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Next!
But I would delete it for you though.
Don't
I would delete it for you.
Don't do it.
If you weren't okay.
Delete it right now.
You'll delete it and then just laugh.
Delete it right now?
Delete it right now, you win.
How do I know that you're not lying?
No offense, right? But why does this woman look 30 and 60 at the same time?
I thought it was a bloke.
Welcome to the Klondike Adventures
I thought
game.
it was a trans male.
I promise it's the best one you've ever seen.
I'm not lying. Forward to my mother.
I deleted it. Permanently delete your account. Wait. I promise. I deleted
it's not
it.
adding up.
Well, I hate to break it to you. I'm Indian.
I deleted
so I like to
it.
scam. I know, but I'm
What?
Indian. I like to scam.
This is the thing. If she actually did delete...
I'm Indian. I like to scam. Hey, that is some class funny shit, that.
Yeah, I'm sure her parents, out of all the things they've seen, they would be happy about this one. So if anything, he deserves a salute from them.
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic.
What?
And there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier, and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him, and he smiled back at me.
Skill.
All it takes is some women who get no attention to get the smallest bit of attention, and then what she's now done and gone, that made me feel really good. I'm going to try and get attention from more men. And then she's made this video.
Skill-based matchmaking.
And obviously he drove away after that, but I was like, oh my god, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17, and I'm still like, oh my god. And I feel like
it's funny because usually the comments are the opposite. I'm just glad men united for this one.
this is gonna empower me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today. Like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack.
It is crazy what some women will do for attention. Like, I mean, I would do some things as a joke, that would get you attention. But the point would be the joke, not the attention. So, like, telling people in sports groups that golf isn't a real sport and was watching them all go wild, like that's almost like attention seeking, but it's almost trolling. But I'm just having a joke. But she would say that because she likes the attention. So then she would apply that logic to me, thinking I do it for the attention. Because she would do it for the attention. That's what some women do, lads. They'll just apply their own thinking to you. And think that's how you work. Because that's how they work.
Seriously, and
Donuts.
there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier, and I
Friendly fire will not be tolerated in this lobby.
saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him, and he smiled back at me. And obviously he drove away after that, but I was like, oh my god, a cute guy?
Do you know what? Bullying is a bad thing, but I think we need to bring back minor bullying because, yeah, these people need a bit of that to stop doing these dumb things on the internet. Because when...
No, they don't. Actually, what they need is ignored. If you give the people the attention they want, even if it's the attention that you think's bad, like this is bad attention, they're still getting the attention. So it worked for them. So they'll do it more. So the more you bully these people, the more they get harassed, the more they get trolled, the more they will do it because it clearly works. Bullying them won't stop it. It'll make it worse because you're giving them what they want, which is the attention. These are attention seekers.
When we were all younger, guys, we used to get bullied and shamed if we did stupid shit. And if anything...
I still get bullied and shamed. What do you mean used to, Sam? What do you mean used to?
It was probably a good thing that it happened. Because when we looked like shit when we were younger, you know, it could be bad fashion sense, bad haircut, whatever. We would get told that. Whereas now, everyone is told they're beautiful no matter what. And this is what it leads to.
Everyone's getting told they're beautiful? I get told I'm an ugly fuck at least 10 times a day on Facebook. At least, what world do you live in, Sam? What? What?
That moment when you realise you misunderstood the fight for gender equality. He just lifted her up with one arm.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
Nothing she can do. That is literally the difference between strength of a man and a woman, because you would never see a woman pick a man up like they're nothing. But you will always see men pick women up like they're nothing. But I've never seen a woman do it. I have never seen a woman pick a man up who's nothing. Like they're nothing. Maybe a small man, a dwarf, and a midget. But a real, fully grown, healthy male, 200 kilograms, no. No woman's picking that up with one arm. No woman.
One arm.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
It's London. I'm 37 years old and I am unemployed.
Imagine being called London. It's a bad enough city in the first place without being called it. Fucking hell. Her parents must wanted to have seemed cultured or something. I don't know. Why would you call your child London? Wow. It's one of the biggest shitholes in the world.
Hey, I'm speaking for all the fellas, man. You can't come up here like that, baby. Like,
yeah, no.
Like what?
Don't do that.
Don't do what I do?
What she did? What she didn't do. Apply.
Good response. That's valid.
I kind of missed it all. I was too busy talking. My bad.
What does your father think of that outfit?
Yeah, I'm not single.
You're not single? Your man lets you go out like that?
Yeah.
Really? Your man lets you walk around in underwear at music festivals? Yeah, you ain't got a relationship. You either got a pimp or a simp.
And is your man here?
I'm his favourite ex as well. On top of that, that is a wild outfit. Even if she wasn't in a relationship, why would anyone go outside like that?
Attention seeking.
And she's got a fella?
So your man's a cock?
It's a classic example of someone who's got such low confidence, they don't think they're good enough to get attention on their own, you know, because they're beautiful or because they're a good person or because they're interesting. So they use these childish, pathetic techniques to get the attention, such as walking around in their underwear, walking around with barely any clothes on, these sorts of things. I can teach you all this, lads. It's not hard. It's very easy.
Of course you can. Sorry, bro. I'm getting a photo of your girls. Better photo than your boyfriend, isn't it? Don't give me that, man. But is your boyfriend alright with that? Are you alright with that? Didn't expect it to turn out like this, did you? Taking your girl's number, bro. I understand it. Can we do that in person? Are you going to put your number in? Yeah. You don't mind, brother, do you? The game's gone. The game's gone. So cheese, what I've just witnessed. Wait, your boyfriend thinks you're joking.
Yeah, he does.
But you ain't. You gotta leave your girl after that. Come on, mate.
Yeah.
She's not a good girl. You sound like Bebo, mate. She's only messing around.
This guy's literally doing a sweep in front of the boyfriends, and we truly live in a beta simp pandemic right now. These guys, I don't know who they are, but someone needs to send them the link to my channel and we can help them out. Because this is absolutely wild. You would have thought this is a joke, but it isn't. This happens. Because this guy's playing the villain, and for a lot of women, they prefer that.
If you're a man and you're obese, now you're 2 times as likely to be obese if you're a young woman than a young man. That's just a fact. And young men don't typically like obese women. Black guys, we get it, but...
Oh, that's so true.
So you're a young man and you're obese. You're living in your basement. You know what not one of your male friends says? Nah, don't worry, you're in great shape.
That's true.
The best you can hope for is, hey man, you're in a rough spot. You know, I'm here for you. You'll figure it out. Yeah. We don't tell them that you're beautiful and brave in your state of disarray. Every single woman, by the way, who are twice as likely to be obese as young men, has friends going, no, Becky, you're beautiful. I had a scenario, this is true. I had a scenario where I was roped in by my then lady to console her friend who boyfriend broke up with her. Mm-hmm. And they were going, oh my God, let's go. He just doesn't deserve you. Tell her. I go, I remember when she cheated on him. Like, what? And they all were like, no, it's his loss. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not like
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, accountability. Women don't even hold each other accountable, let alone themselves. Not all the time, some women do, but most women don't even hold each other accountable. So when they've got one of their friends who's been toxic and cheated on a man, oh, it's the man's fault. Oh, it's his fault. It's not your fault that you ruined your family, betrayed the father of your child. No. Fucking doilums, absolute morons. You're not friends. If you were really that person's friend, you'd tell them the truth. You wouldn't lie to them, be like, oh, it's someone else's fault. You'd make them take responsibility for their actions and make them a better person. But you don't. Loads of women just lie. Oh, you're beautiful. You're not fat. You're 20 stone and 5'6", man. What are you on about?
Yeah, it's the same when, you know, back in the day, you'd go on like a double date with one of your pals and she would say, yeah, I got a friend. She's amazing looking. She's beautiful, stunning. She's in great shape. Or, you know, all the stuff. They make it out like it's flipping Beyonce turning up.
Turns up, but it's like, it's fucking Nora Bunny.
Right? And you go to meet him and a flipping sea lion mixed with a wildebeest mixed with a flipping octopus walks in and you're like, what the hell? I just got scammed. Female John Wick spin-off movie Ballerina flops hard. Wait, when did this happen? When did this happen?
How many flops is it gonna take for these idiots over in Hollywood to understand, you know, we're not interested in the Mary Sue movie genre. Now, for all you didn't know, these idiots over in Hollywood...
Yeah, I didn't even know this was out.
They said, hey, you know, we see how successful these John Wick movies are. Let's put a lady in there. She's gonna be like 5'2" or something, 100 pounds, soaking wet. And she's gonna be even more badass than John Wick. And they call this garbage Ballerina. Well, look at this now. Ballerina bombs. Fans don't want female John Wick.
We don't want a female John Wick. If you were going to make a John Wick, like, assassin-style movie for a female, it couldn't be like John Wick. She would have to be the sort of person who... she seduced men and then killed them. Or she tricked men with female methods and tricked them. You can't use a female... trying to use male methods to be an assassin. It's not going to sell because there's no continuity. It's not real. There are really assassins like John Wick out there. Maybe not as good as him, sure. But there is no female assassin out there like John Wick. They have their own methods, their own techniques, and they are usually work to the female's benefit. Like, Hollywood is full of idiots. Fucking idiots. Idiots.
No, dude, come on. Like, you...
It's not that people don't want a badass female character.
We love badass female characters. Kill Bill, for example. Charlie's Angels, for example. But it has to be done right. You can't just replace a male with a female and expect it to work. It's not going to. Because men and women are different.
But don't replace the male characters with female ones. You know, like Lara Croft back in the day.
Another great one. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
No, Kill Bill. There's a long list of badass female characters who we loved because they were their own entity. They didn't take the place of someone else for political reasons. That's what these people are failing to recognise. Yeah. We're not against female characters. Just make them their own way.
Even in Lord of the Rings, the Witch King of Angmar cannot be killed by any man. So then a woman stabs him in the face and takes the helmet off and goes, I am no man. And it's great. It's amazing because that's what it is. Imagine, like, it's just so stupid why Hollywood thinks this stuff's going to make money. Like, it's so stupid. It's just going to flop.
To understand your audience, right? The John Wick movies, the audience is the dude, right? The dude that's into seeing dudes do badass shit, you know, and we want a little realism in there, you know? We can see John Wick being a badass. We can't see Mary Sue over here, 100 pounds soaking wet, doing the suplex on a 200-pound MMA guy. You know, that ain't gonna happen. We don't want to see them go head-to-head. We don't care. You know, if they're gonna put a broad in there, have her wear something nice and be all cool with John Wick or something.
Hollywood, man, it's just a joke. It's like they don't make good films for the audience. They make it for the 0.1% to tick.
What they do is they'll try and make a movie so shit with such a low budget, so even if it fails, they're still making a profit. So it's not really a loss. Even though the movie fails, they don't make much money, they're still making a profit. That's all some of them care about. That's all some people care about is money. That's sadly the truth. Some people don't care about truth, they just care about money. They would go to a church and rob the donations because they don't care about truth, they care about money. Not that you'll find much truth in a church, of course, but well. I think you'd find more truth in a church, even though it was mistakes, than you would on YouTube. Like, YouTube's full of lies, not that many mistakes. Whereas a church is full of mistakes, not that many lies, because they believe these things. They're not telling you it in the knowledge it's wrong. They say it in the belief it's true, so they're just mistaken. Whereas Hollywood is telling you shit, knowing it's wrong, and that it's not wrong. They're lying. When someone knows something's wrong, and they tell you it's right, that's a lie. But if they don't know it's wrong, it's just a mistake. We've got to the point in 2025 where most adults don't know the difference between a lie and a mistake.
Boxes. You know, how many films have come out in the recent years that are just absolute shit? And it's the same with video games. I'm a big time gamer and it's a lot of these...
Profit. It's because it's all done for profit. Video games and movies used to be done as art. And people who took great pride in their work and had passion for their work produced the best art of all time. You know, the greatest movies and the greatest video games. Steven Spielberg made the original Medal of Honor Allied Assault games, and it changed. You could lean left and right. And they were the best shooting games at the time. It gave rise to Counter-Strike and Call of Duty and Battlefield. And we still have those things today. But as soon as Steven Spielberg, the artist, was removed from the business equation, the games have been shit ever since. Ever since he stepped away, been shit. Because you can't have a form of art without the artist. Otherwise, it's just capitalism. It's a money-making machine, and it's bullshit. We don't want that. We want art. Real good video games are art. Absolute art. When you walked out on Medal of Honor on the first mission, landed at Omaha Beach in the middle of the D-Day landings, trying to take on the German defences on the French coastline, like, it was poetic. It was like a movie. It was art, right? It was art, and you were part of that art. And games just don't get it these days. They don't get it. They want all the money for the skins. They want these kids to pay more money for a golden gun than they paid for the price of the game. And they know these kids will whinge at their parents long enough that they'll pay for the fucking skin. And the parents will pay for it just to shut the kid up because they're weak as well. Like, the whole world's fucked because people don't appreciate artistic integrity anymore. It's all about the money. It's all about the fucking money.
Games like the new Assassin's Creed came out for those who used to play those, and they made a Japanese game where you play as a samurai, and one of the characters is like a 5-foot female samurai. You're going around doing flipping triple backflips, taking down 6'5".
In fairness, Asian men aren't that tall, so I could quite imagine a female doing quite well. For example, Sam, the story of Mulan in China is based on a true story. So a female was able to join the emperor's army as a female, pretending to be a male in ancient China, so that her father didn't have to go to war and die. She obviously ended up getting found out, and the story got told, but trust me, some women are perfectly capable of fighting in certain situations. So if you put a woman in China against a Chinese man, it's more of a fair fight than if you put a Chinese woman against, like, an African man who's twice the size. Do you know what I mean? Without being disrespectful to Chinese people and Japanese people, I know you've got, like, Yao Ming, who's 8 foot tall and makes me look like a shrimp. You have got exceptions, but generally, most Chinese and Asian men are quite short. So their women would stand a better chance of fighting against them. Especially with a samurai sword that can cut through steel or like trees, you know what I mean? Fucking
5 samurais and beating them up and fighting 10 people at once. It's just like, who in their right mind thought that would be a good idea?
Would you? But that's what you used to do in Assassin's Creed in the old ones. Like, an assassin can take out 10 people at once. I'm sorry, Sam. This is the one part of the video where I'm going to correct you. But he's right about Assassin's Creed. They did lead onto the female being the hero a bit more than they should have. But it's a perfectly legitimate thing, really. There are female assassins in the world. You know. There are. And there's some very, very good assassins in the world who are females. And they do kill more than 10 men in a single day. Quite easily. Very rarely, sure. When business is good. But they exist, honestly. They exist. They're just very rare. So I get what he's saying, but I disagree. I think a woman 2,000 years ago in Japan would be perfectly capable of being a very good samurai and a very good assassin. I think there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Would you rather have $5,000 or a night with me?
I'll take
$5,000.
the 5,000 and then give you 1,000 to come hang out with me for the night.
Okay.
It's chess, not checkers.
That was the wrong move, mate. You should have paid her $1,000 to fuck off.
That's the smartest answer I've gotten.
Well played, sir.
Hi, baby.
I'm with the mom. You know what? You're over there flirting with other girls, and I recorded it, and I'm gonna show mom.
Oh,
I don't care. And the camera heard you say,
What a little traitor.
baby. Don't raise drag.
Here, I would highly recommend to anyone out there, if you're thinking about getting involved in your parents' relationship because one of them's cheating on the other, just bear in mind, one of my parents tried to murder me, to silence me, to stop me from telling the other one, essentially. So be very careful if you're going to tell your mother or father that the other one is betraying them and the entire family and is betraying their own children. Be very careful, because I nearly got murdered for it by my own father, so be very careful, alright? Very
Against
careful.
right off.
Some people would rather kill you than everyone know the truth of what they are.
For new players, at the
But the weird thing is, being a murderer, murdering your own child is far worse than cheating on your wife. So it made no sense to me. Made no sense to me at all.
How are you getting caught in 4K by your own daughter?
Because he's an idiot who obviously probably cheats on his wife.
Who are you fucking calling me on the street? No. Is that what you do?
No.
Is that what you do? Is that what you do?
No, it was nobody.
Is that what you do?
No. Hang. It was already supposed to happen.
If a man did that, he'd be in prison. But a woman does it, oh, we all laugh, it's funny.
Think you're a catfish or not?
What are we saying, ladies and gentlemen?
Catfish.
If you can see the bottom photo. Is she a catfish or not?
Catfish.
I'll let you guys decide.
Catfish.
Hey, I mean, no, I'm not a catfish. Definitely not.
100% catfish.
Say what?
Yeah, you might. I'm not a catfish. Absolutely not.
Yes. I like the conversation, so we're going to go to random people.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
So we're going to go to random people and ask them if you're a catfish or not.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Say
Bring
no.
it on. Come on.
Fucking hell. Definitely, man. She's not even a cat, let alone a fish.
Are you mad? The funniest thing, you're a frog. Yeah, you got a green jacket on. You're a frog. Yeah.
Get the jacket.
Yeah, you're.
This is what normally happens.
I quite like his jacket, to be fair. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a cool jacket.
When a lot of girls get rejected or they don't.
Yeah, they just instantly insult everyone around them and go wild. They can't handle rejection. It's quite funny. It's quite funny.
Hear what they want to hear. It normally leads to insults. And yeah, she's definitely a catfish.
100%.
So she's a catfish? Oh, 100%. No, it's not the same person. So what would you rate here?
Two different people.
She's crying. But she's crying because she's lied to these people with a photo, try and pretend that's her, and then when these people have collared her, be like, here, that's not what you look like. She's crying. Then why lie to people? Don't lie to these men about what you look like and then play fucking victim.
The catfish is coming.
Fuck's sake.
So what would you rate it here? What would you rate it in
Obviously,
person?
in here, I'm rating it an 8. Strong 8, 9. 8, 9. Do you get it? Yeah? But in real life, maybe, do you know what? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know, it could be a bad day. But it's a 7 right now.
I'm actually having a very good day.
But that's not even too bad. I've gone from a 10 to 7. Like, it's not. It's just that, you get it? It just don't look the same as the picture.
Damn.
This is
Damn.
virtuality and this is
All
reality.
I'm hearing is
That's a
yappa,
crime.
yappa, yappa, yappa.
Yeah.
A woman who's showing that much skin has got nothing to give, in my opinion. Like, if your beauty only goes to your skin, if it's only skin deep, I can pay for you. I could pay hourly rates for that. I don't need a woman who has nothing to her except looks. Don't need that. No man needs that. No man needs that. None of us. We might use it, but we don't need it. And when women understand that, they will have far more success in relationships. But they think it's all about appearances. It's all about beauty. It's not.
You got to be careful out here, guys, because the amount of work some girls put into their photos is honestly like any 9 to 5.
Yeah. The difference between a man and a woman, right? Where's my phone? Right? Difference between a man and a woman. Man, take selfie. Bosh. Puts it online. Bosh. Funny little quote. Here I am today, blah, blah, blah. Done. Post. Woman takes a photo. Crops it. Edits the lighting. Takes out the blemishes. Changes the background. Oh, leave the background back in. Oh, expand my boobs here. Expand my arse here. Shrink my waist there. Oh no, I can't post that. I don't like it. Delete. That's a woman and a man taking a selfie difference. Literally, night and fucking day.
Like editing for hours, filters, lighting.
You'll not see me fucking Photoshop any photos. You'll not see it because I don't want to lie to the world about what I look like. Why would I? Why would you lie to the world?
Perfect angle, you know, making some parts bigger with AI and just all this stuff. Sat in the back of another man's car. It's absolutely wild because...
It's lying is what it is. It's lying.
You might think you might be meeting her and yeah, you could be meeting a wildebeest. So be careful out there, guys. Because I think all of us have been victims of getting catfished. Don't people get embarrassed to do it? Like when you're
No, they don't get embarrassed because they think once you've got you're theirs. You know what I mean? Like it was successful.
advertising yourself
These people don't feel shame, Sam. Come on.
as a certain person, and then you meet the person in real life and you look nothing like what was advertised. And then you got to think how to bail out. I remember my brother one time, he went on a date, and within the first like few minutes he texted me saying, yeah, I got a bail. And he called me, did a runner, and he said, I don't know what happened, but I got in the car and looked at her and it was a different person. And it's happened to all of us. It's a terrifying experience. So if any of you have got a good catfishing story, you have to let us know in the comments, because it seems to happen now more than ever. Like, it was bad when I was growing up, but now it seems to be all these fake Instagram pictures and angles and all this stuff.
Okay, the easiest way to tell how fake someone is what are they trying to project onto you? So in that image, in that picture, she was trying to project that she had money and confidence. And yet here we are. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She doesn't have any of those things. She projected those things because she didn't believe in herself without those things to be enough. Meaning, she's insecure. She doesn't think she's nice. She doesn't think she's good enough without those things. So why the fuck would us men? You think we're stupid? We're not. We're very intelligent creatures. Don't fucking treat us like we're stupid. It's not going to work, dear. You're going to get pulled up on the street like this and get called a catfish and put on YouTube in 4K. And then they're going to cry and play the victim. And then men will be the enemy and the villain. But it's because you didn't take accountability for your actions. But I wish you well. I don't know you. And maybe you're having a bad day. But you're not the same person who was in that photo. You are not the same person. And if I ever turned up to a date and a woman sent me that photo, and then this person turned up, I wouldn't think they were the same person. She catfished. That's what she's done. She's catfishing. It's a fact. So, well, see you later, guys. Have a nice day. End of the video. Thanks for the reaction, Sam. Well, thanks for the video to react to, Sam. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.